What's up everyone, this is Jason here. Today we're going to be doing a Q and A video. I took 7 questions that I've been getting a lot of on YouTube and even on the field, even when I'm going to the pro shop, so I definitely want to talk about these. So the first question I get a lot is, what gun would you recommend, the Vulcan Proton or the Dangerous Power G5? The one thing with guns, it's all about preference. I'm not going to say the G5 is better or the Vulcan Proton is better. The only thing that I can say is the Vulcan Proton would be a great little gun to horse around with. The reason I say that is because they're probably never ever going to come out with upgrades for that thing. It's basically going to be once you get it, that's it. You can probably get a barrel. That will be the extent. The Dangerous Power G5 is more of an actual, I want to say, mid-level marker. And you can get upgrades, hopefully. And overall, with the G5, I just felt that it was a better designed gun. And like I said, that's my preference. Remember, depending on what gun you want, it's all about preference. Don't take my opinion. Don't take your brother, your sisters, your aunt, your uncles. Go to a pro shop, hold the guns, look at the guns, ask questions about them. That's how you determine what marker you want. So, hopefully that clarifies a little more, because I know whenever somebody asks me what marker would you recommend out of an Axe or an E-Tech or an FX, first question I always like to ask is, what are you looking for? That's what it comes down to. Comfortability, maintenance, size even, technology, what comes with the gun. These are things you want to ask yourself. Okay, number 2. What's the difference between pro shop paint and Walmart paint? Let me explain this one. Pro shops, and I mean paintball stores, will cycle their paints and they store them correctly. So it's not basically shoved near the bay door in 90-degree weather with the sun baking on it for 2 weeks straight. That's not how they do it. The pro shop paint is kept in a very nice environment. It is not just left out in the open. With Walmart paint, sure, you might go there. You might see a box that's toxic. You might even see premium. I've seen it before in my day. But here's the thing. You have no idea how long it's been there. That box of paint could have been there for a year, 2 years, and you would never, ever know. And they do not store their paint. Basically, whatever they get is what they get. So if it's shoved in a pallet in the back and they cut it open and they don't have room for it, it's going to stay on the pallet. And it's going to be pushed wherever it can and not watched or maintained or cycled. With Walmart paint, I'm going to say stay away from it. The reason why is when you get Walmart paint, it's basically going to be like you're shooting marbles at people. And then they're going to get really pissed off at you. So go to a pro shop, buy the paint. If you don't have a pro shop near you, see if you can order the paint. Just try to stay away from Walmart paint. People are going to get pissed. It does not pop. I've bought in a brand called Nightmare from Walmart before, and it was dog shit. I bought it just to horse around with it. Luckily, I didn't take it to the field. It didn't pop. It bounced. It was horrible paint, kind of like Dye CG. So, moving on. Next question. What hopper would you recommend, Dye Rotor or Virtue Spire? They're both great hoppers. They both fall within the same price range. The only difference that I am going to say is the weight. That's it. The Dye Rotor does weigh more than the Spire, but like I said, it's all about your preference. If you like the way the Spire feels, you like the way it activates, the accessories you can get for it, then go for the Spire. If you like the Dye Rotor better and you don't mind the weight, go for the Dye. It's whatever you feel like getting. What bore size should I get for my paint? Here is a difficult question to answer. The reason why is paint bore sizes vary. I can be shooting a paint here in Southern California and it can be boring out at 6.84. We can have a guy in Virginia shooting a paint, the exact same paint that I have, but it's boring out like a 6.89 or 6.83. It changes between climate, temperature, shipping. All this will affect your paint. So what I'm going to say as far as bore sizes is get a kit. Okay, most of the paint here in Southern California is either a 6.84 or like a 6.88. Those are the only 2 bore sizes I have. And I'm going to say 95% of the time, I'm golden with those bore sizes, and I don't need anything else. Try to also stick to one brand of paint that you like. Usually with us, we always shoot Vulcan Graffiti. We love the way it flies. It's a great feel if you ask me, and the price is great. So definitely get at least 2 or 3 bore sizes just in case. And if your paint is different bore size than what my paint is, or from what your cousin's paint is in Iowa and his best friend in Texas, don't be alarmed. It changes. How can I improve my accuracy? 2 things will improve your accuracy. 1, getting a bore back or a bore size that's close to your paint, and 2, buying good paint. Like we mentioned previously about the Walmart paint, stay away from that crap. Spend the extra $15, spend the extra $20. Get good paint because you know it's not going to be dimpled. You know it's going to fly straight, and you know it's going to pop on your target, unlike ICG. Why do you think more people do not play paintball? Easy. There's too many dicks in the sport. I'm sorry. I've been playing for 11 years. A lot of my other friends have been playing for 5, 6, 3 years. To this day, I still see people on the field who are complete assholes, who will bonus ball the shit out of you. And I mean, it happens. I bonus ball people, but you know what? After the game, I walk up, I apologize. I offer them a water. I offer them to buy them a soda because I feel bad. That's not the way the sport is. So until we start getting the dickheads out of paintball, it is not going to stop. The dickheads in paintball is one of the main reasons why I stopped playing tournaments. I got sick of the crap. I got sick of the arguing, the cursing, the swearing, the bad, sportsmanship. It's just not worth it anymore. What are your thoughts on the pricing of markers nowadays? There are some companies who are doing great with their pricing. Empire with the Axe, great gun for the price. Even the G5, great little gun. Even E-Tex, great little guns for the pricing. You're still getting a good quality product without basically breaking the bank. But when you have these companies that come out, such as Machine Vapor, asking $1,600 when the marker first came out. I know you can get them for $1,000 now, but when they first came out, they wanted $1,600 for this marker. The brand new Vanquish, $1,500. The new MacDev Clone GTI coming out is going to be priced around $1,600. These markers are too expensive. I really want to know what makes these markers worth that much money. That's basically 4 months payment on my truck. That is freaking almost two whole months of playing paintball nonstop every weekend. Now I have a Bob Long inside. I have 2 of them. I got those for Bangin' deals. Unfortunately, I cannot release how much I got them for because I do have a deal working with the company, so I cannot release that information. They need to lower the prices on these. Even the Ego 11, when they first came out, were too expensive. Now you can pick up a brand new Eagle for $1,000. Not that bad, but you still need to take in consideration these markers are getting more and more expensive, and they need to stop. Now, if you come down to it and you pay $1,500 for a marker, I want to see a full barrel set in there. I mean, every single barrel bore you can imagine. Every kind of tip, a 12, a 14, an aluminum, a freaking carbon fiber. I want to see a full rebuild kit. I'm talking a new set of eyes, a new solenoid, a new wiring harnesses, everything. I want to see a full color manual. I basically want to open this box up and go, wow, I feel like I got a banging deal. This marker is awesome. This is the greatest I ever did. Until you can open it and feel that, it's not worth it. I think right now the only marker, if you ask me, that is close to being okay with the price, I'm probably going to have to say would be the Vanguard Demon. Only reason why is as much stuff as you get with that gun. When I got my Creed, I got so much stuff with that gun, I was impressed. The quick charger, the car charger, the wall charger, the bottle opener. Thought that was really cool. And all this other stuff. But other than that, hopefully we can do some more Q and A's for you. So until next time, this is Jason, just answering your general questions. Thanks for watching.